The December 2020 Windows Special Interest Group for the Central Florida Computer Society, I did an Intro to Desktop as a Service, or DaaS, to start a conversation with the audience. Here is that presentation. It's Sunday, December 13th, 2020. This is the Central Florida Computer Society's Windows Special Interest Group, also known as WinSig. I'm Huey Poplock, and I welcome you today. And today we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to try to get some discussions going. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Desktop as a Service, or DaaS. And as I said, I'm Huey Poplock. Ready or not, here comes Windows as a Desktop as a Service, or a DaaS, for all users in the forthcoming Microsoft Cloud PC offering. The predictors say that by May 2021, which is just a few months away, most of you will be able to run Windows from Microsoft's Azure cloud using Cloud PC. You've long been able to run Windows remotely. Citrix Systems, after all, starting back in 1989, made a multi-billion-dollar business from offering just such services. Microsoft has been moving towards a subscription desktop as a service model for more than 4 years. Recently, Microsoft released Microsoft 365 and Windows Virtual Desktop, or known as WVD. Microsoft Cloud PC, a strategic new offering built on top of Windows Virtual Desktop to deliver desktop as a service. At its core, Cloud PC provides business customers a modern, elastic, cloud-based Windows experience and will allow organizations to stay current in a more simplistic and scalable manner. What's different about Cloud PC from Windows Virtual Desktop, from a user's viewpoint, is that instead of paying for it on an Azure cloud usage basis, you'll subscribe to it at a fixed rate. Microsoft will offer medium, heavy, and advanced subscriptions. Although there's no hint of a light offering, most likely there will be one. The light, or perhaps the beginner package, will come with a single virtual CPU, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and 48 gigabytes of SSD storage. The medium plan comes with 2 virtual CPUs, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and 96 gigabytes of SSD storage. It's designed for general purpose use, optimized for cost and flexibility. With the heavy plan, users get all of the above, but they'll have access to 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's for users with advanced compute needs, optimized for performance and speed. Finally, there's the advanced plan. It includes 8 gigabytes of RAM, 3 virtual CPUs, and an unknown amount of SSD storage. It offers accelerated graphics optimized for scalability and data processing. Since fast graphics is what this release is all about, most likely it will be built on top of Azure GPU workstations, NV version 4 virtual machines, or VMs. So what do you think? Can you see subscribing to Windows on the cloud, or will you stick to a traditional Windows PC? Before you decide, keep in mind that many of you, if I had asked you 5 years ago if you'd still be using Office on your desktop or Office 365 on the cloud, you would have said on the PC. Today, Office 365 is overwhelmingly more popular than Office 2016, and Office 2019 isn't even on the charts. That points the way to how this should shake out. Cost is guessed at by Windows watchers. They estimate that the prices will be about medium at about $25, heavy at $50, and advanced at $100. What I haven't been able to find out is those that are mentioning prices, whether that's per month or per year. Judging by the cost of the Office 365, or now Microsoft 365, I pay $100 for 6 licenses, or you can get it for $69 or $70 for one license, and that's per year. So I'm figuring those prices may be per year. Mac users are generally people doing high-level photo, publishing, and video work. That requires not just powerful CPUs, but high-speed bandwidth and storage as well. Apparently, AWS, Amazon Web Services, thinks it can deliver that now. And so Apple is going ahead with some cloud computing as well. Another benefit of desktop as a service is that it allows users to work from the device of their choosing. A user might choose to work from a PC, a Mac, or a mobile device, as long as it has the necessary display resolution and remote desktop client software. The user's desktop environment is identical regardless of the type of device they are using. It's funny how the future works. In many ways, we're returning to the past when most of us used mainframe and mini computing, remote computing, and only a handful of us had PCs at home. And with that, what's your opinion on all of this?